think I would like to try and find out who poisoned Vajra. Get some revenge.
Yeah, who could have done that?
Indeed.
So weird.
Yeah, so weird that she's poisoned and I'm in charge now.
Who would have done
That's so bizarre.
Seems convenient, but I'm not a judge. I'm an executioner. I kind of want to wear a more official coat, but otherwise I look the same. I still got the cowboy hat and the monocle.
You have
I look-
a cowboy hat.
I look very official. Like I'm all suited up. I'm zooted up. I've got a nice goatee and like the evil goatee and mustache, you know.
Another day, another raid. It's just the nature of the work, I suppose.
You've really come into your own, Ike.
I feel like any day now these raids will come to an end. We'll accomplish our objectives, but while it's going on, I'm not gonna lie, Romulus. I'm getting bored. I'm getting really bored. It's just the same song and dance every time. These snaky bastards. Killing them, chopping heads off, cutting legs off, cutting arms off. Ugh. I need some more excitement than this. The bloodshed's getting a little dull.
Maybe I should send you on some more difficult missions, huh, Ike?
Rasad yawning.
At one point, someone's I'm like, "Show me your hands!" And then someone puts up their hands, and they're empty, but I still shoot them.
I was gonna say, you say, show me your hands, and they raise two stumps because their hands have been cut off.
And I just shoot him right in the face.
Good work, Romulus. I saw him. He was about to draw his weapon.
I'll make sure to mention it in the report. These goddamn gangs.
Yes, there's a whole house of dead people here, Luca.
They won't surrender.
The gangs are a cancer upon this city. They must be expunged. If we leave even a fraction of them left, they'll just grow back in number.
They are a malignant tumor, and they must be excised. I'm gonna grab his shoulder and kind of motion him away. I know you've been through much, but could you go into more detail about maybe why they took you? Anything they've said?
I'm gonna approach as he says that, and I'm gonna offer to give them like a once over, like for medical treatment, like air quotes medical treatment. I'm gonna just start like kind of inspecting their bodies, and if they're willing to, like, if they'll let me do that, I'm gonna try and check for any Zentarum tattoos or markings or anything to see if they're actually innocent or if they're actually like playing us right now. No! I insist. You're bleeding. We have to help you. Come on. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start like moving the shirt sleeve up on one of them.
I will aggressively grab the shoulder of the one that I'm holding on to.
As I see it, as soon as I see it, I'm gonna kick her feet out from under her and pull out my crossbow again and just right in the back of the head.
Holy shit!
Ike's gone nuts, dude.
And I'm gonna make eye contact with Maloon and say, I'm gonna make eye contact with Maloon and say, he's right. Co-conspirators, kill them.
I'm gonna take the guy. I'll put him on the ground. You know, knee on the back. Put the arms around and look at Ike for him to search him as well.
Ike's gonna be just like seething, and he's gonna take a deep breath as Romulus says no, and he's gonna lower it.
I'll put the manacles on the man, and I'll take him to Ignis. Here's your prisoner.
I'm gonna walk him outside, and I'm gonna toss him down at the kind of overhang that's outside the house. So you're a cook. That's not all you are you? Hold on, Maloon. Let's not get hasty here. It's not often that we take prisoners. Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Dude, Ignis, what'd you do? What the fuck, man?
I nod in approval. Well done, Ignis. I knew you'd see our side of it.
Ike's gonna come out, look over at Ignis, look down at the body, look up, and just smile and nod. Like a weary, tired smile, but like a smile nonetheless.
I'm gonna approach Ignis and kind of... I'd like to walk down the street a little bit as the doors are still being busted in. Kind of walk away from the scene. Ignis, what truly I understand the death, but you must understand that it's for peace, so that everyone else can live happily.
Peace? You think this is about peace? How many raids have we been on today? Huh?
4.
We've been on 5. You've lost count. This is senseless. Completely. I think we've lost sight of our vision for the city.
Ignis, please. Right now is the hard time. Right now is what everyone will forget about once the city's finally free of this vice. We have to stay strong, because if we don't, then they win. Our enemies are many. Our equals are none. I'm going to... Ignis, I want you to follow me tonight. There's something you have to see.
As you wish, Beggar King.
I want to take him to a meeting with the Beggar Lords. I was gonna say it's just a basement in some run-down, shitty bar here in the Dot Ward. He's here to see what we're fighting for, or at least what I'm fighting for. What did we discuss again? That our constituents would be helping with this disease that's infected the Dock Ward. I've been reading propaganda from the newspapers about how Forest Grey is murderers and we slay innocents, and that maybe the city isn't so splendid anymore. Do they not know that it is the will of the people that we take on light? Why do you lay back and do nothing as we take all the blame and the work?
I feel like I guess everything that Force Grey has kind of been endeavoring towards is like just very draconic, to say the least, and I feel like it goes against his morals, and it's, I guess he's been, part of him has been tagging along because at first it felt like it really did help and clear up the streets, but now it just seems like senseless murder to him. And I guess the two people from today that seem to be caught up in all the Zentarum kind of action and raids, just I think they really just struck a chord with him. And it kind of just was the last straw. And even listening to a Romulus kind of speak, and I guess at one point he used to listen to Romulus and Torgen kind of speak and felt inspired by the change that they wished for the city. I think right now I feel like he's lost his a kind of connection to them. He kind of feels separated from the rest of the group now.
Romulus is going to see the emotional struggle going on in Ignis's eyes, and then I will point at one of the representatives. You, Krasdar, what did the Zentarum do to your family? And you, Saxon, what did they do to your brother? Leave this room if the Zentarum have ruined your life. Do you see?
Oh, you wanted.
I'm living in the tower.
I'm back at the bar, bartending.
I would probably be wherever Romulus is. Honestly, I think Romulus. I've been sticking pretty close to Romulus. I think ever since Torgen died.
I give them like side glances, but no. I keep
Jesus.
walking.
What a savage, fucking
I love
savage,
how
dude.
powerful Luca. This is amazing.
The power has gone to Luca's head.
It's
I
been
love
like
this.
2
He's
weeks.
He's so arrogant. I love it.
Rasad's done some. This place looks nice. It's like the Yawning Portal 2.0.
Is there a hole?
Damn.
No, there's no hole.
Yeah, we fixed that.
Except
up, I
in the
guess.
floor where the axe was.
Wait, is the axe
Oh,
still
that
there?
hasn't been fixed?
Yeah, I heard Maloon lifts his warhammer. I'm like,
Yeah, it's not the same thing. Yeah, I made sure to leave the floorboard there with the axe in it.
nice. And customers come and like try and pick it up.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
How does Maloon feel about it? Nice. I bring it up a lot.
Ike is go over to it and just kind of roll his shoulders back and everything, and kind of like give a nod to some of the boys over in the corner, sort of thing. And he's gonna put both his hands on it and try to hoist it up. I'm gonna, as I'm yanking on it, I'm finally gonna go as it reaches like a fever pitch of chanting. I'm just gonna like throw my hands up and be like, "Piece of shit! Nobody wants this fucking thing anyway. Let's get another round of drinks!" And I'm gonna storm over to the bar and just grab a beer and just like hoist it in the air and just start knocking it back.
I'm gonna look at Ike, and I'm gonna kind of like my eyes are gonna look around the crowd, and I'm going to start like hitting my mug on the bar in a rhythm. Ladies, gentlemen, and other various folk, we have with us a young soldier, a young man who truly proved himself through a life of hardship. One of us, one of our own. I think he has a few words for the future of this city. Master Ike.
I'm gonna kind of take a moment, and I'm gonna kind of push my kind of cape back behind me a little bit and let it flow. I'm gonna hands on my hips, deep breath. As I kind of roll my shoulders back and kind of turn my head up a little bit. For some of you, it almost looks like I kind of not transforms, like he doesn't look like a different person, but like the way in which he carries himself changes a little bit. And I'm gonna look out at the crowd and say, "Friends, thank you all for gathering here today. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's noticed the sorry state that our once noble city has fallen into. The influx of cash into this city has caused nothing but grief and misery amongst the many families. It is troubling to see." And I nod my head and I say, "It wounds me to see it." And I look up, almost as if like my eyes are watering a little bit, and I kind of wipe at them a little bit and say, "And I feel for you. This is a suffering that is truly unacceptable. I have been out with many of my colleagues, attempting to bring an end to some of the more unscrupulous activities occurring within our great city, in hopes of restoring it to its former glory. For every bit of progress we make, it feels like we're fighting against the current, with no way forward, as if we're doomed to fail. But I want to assure you, my friends, that progress is being made. Promises were made. Promises will be kept. We will restore this city to the glory that it once had. You have my word on it, and the word of all of us standing here before you." And I'm going to grab my mug and raise it and say, "And so I wish to make a toast to the great health and great future of this city, but what's more, for the continued hard work of not just all of us, but of all of you. You are the reason we do this. The destitute, the poor, the struggling. Those who need not just money, but food in their bellies and clothes on their backs. We are here for you. We will always be here for you. In contrast, stark contrast, to those who run such horrifying, archaic institutions like the guilds. We are here for the everyman.
Boo! Boo!
Yeah, and as I talk about the guilds, I'm gonna like spit on the floor and keep my mug raised as they're booing, and I'm gonna raise my hand to try and quiet them and say, "But my friends, this toast is for you, and so I say, drink up and enjoy your drink. The work is not done, but enjoy one last sip in this moment of freedom, because for after it happens, I have a proposition that you will all want to hear." And I'm gonna take a big swig and slam my mug down again and take a look out at the crowd with my hands raised above my head, like I'm orating, like preacher style.
I'm gonna start the rhythm again on the bar.
Rassad's gonna look over to if any of you are at the bar. He's like, that little lad sounds a lot like Torrigan back in the day.
Okay, yeah, fair.
I like spit in the glass and clean it out.
I'll be honest, boys. When we first met Ike, I couldn't stand him. And there's
We all
still
do that.
there's still a little bit of that left. But the man that he has grown into, I'm proud of him. I whisper that so nobody hears.
Wow, what a change of heart, Luca.
Shut up.
This was yesterday that you were slapping him around back at the villa.
Tough love. He needed it. Look who he's turned into.
Yes. I think our rookie has blossomed into quite the leader.
Mm-hmm. When he put that crossbow bolt straight into that woman's head, oh, put a tear to my eye.
I'm gonna look down and kind of wince when I remember it about that. Or I guess when I remember that. And I'm gonna look over to Ike. I'll walk over to him, and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Well, Ike, don't let it all go to your head."
My friends, as I've said, that last toast, that last sip, is the last we have in the world from before. Moving forward, I want to propose a new world, a new solution, an idea, bold and innovative, one that I think can rid us of the evils we have struggled with. You see, the evils we deal with on a day-to-day basis are those with the concentration of the wealth. Of the countless individuals that live here in this great city, very few hold all of the wealth. 1%, I would argue, of the population holds all of the wealth and the means of production, that which we work so hard to contribute to and get nothing in return from. My friends, it is time for us to do something about this. Long have many acclaimed individuals who have come through this bar discussed ways in which we can fix the system, and I am here today to suggest that this is not a system worth fixing any longer. It is time we made our demands and our grievances known to the powers that be. The noble and famous families in this city are rotten to the core. The guilds in this city are rotten to their core. And like any cancer, they must be cut out. But before we do that, we must go on strike. And like any strike worth a damn, we will fight for what we deserve. My friends, even though large tracts of Waterdeep and many old and kindred spirits and friends that we have made have fallen or may fall into the grip of the guilds and the nobles, all the odious apparatus of the open lord and the master lords of the city, we shall not flag or fail. We shall go fight in the fields and in the houses of the field war. We shall fight in the hills surrounding the city, and we shall never surrender. And even if, which I do not for a moment believe, this city or a large part of it were subjugated in the process and starving, we would carry on the struggle until the gods' good time, this new world I propose with all its power and might, steps forth to rescue the liberation of the new. And I'm going to draw my sword and bang it against my shield, and I'm going to say, for revolution.
I'd like to think that I'd like to think that I have a very somber look because I think a lot of the words that he said in that speech really harken back to something that I would have heard from Torgen. So I guess you know, I guess I kind of I feel like a young version of Torgen.
Yeah.
So
I heard the words solution and concentration, and I was all in.
Concentration was never used.
Yes, it was at the start.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I think I did say concentration at the start.
Oh,
yeah.
you fool! You fell for one of the. Okay. No.
I think it was. I will be honest. It was a slip of the tongue. That wasn't really the vibe I was going
Jesus.
for. I was kind of going for more uplifting, like British intervention in World War II kind of vibe. But you know that's fine. Take it the Nazi way. That's okay.
I'm kidding.
a little bit more Winston Churchill.
Yeah, I was trying to go
too.
Winston Churchill.
Yeah, I love Darkest Hour.
If Ike gets wind that Ignis is going to be working with us, I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and I'm going to say, but remember, no matter what we do, at the highest levels of this revolution, we must keep things secret. We are going to do our best to make sure that people can't link anything unscrupulous that may happen back to us. We are going to do this on the up and up, but hard decisions will need to be made. But we will not turn out like the Grand Conspirator. We will not have someone ruin our work. We will persevere, and at the highest levels, I may not be your blood brother the way Torgen was, and Ike is going to kind of look a little downcast for a second, but he's going to try and shake his head and perk up a bit. But I will do my best to fulfill his end of your partnership. I swear it. I'm going to put my hand over my heart and pound my breastplate.
I'm gonna put my hand out as a Dylan, you son of a bitch, and I'm gonna go. Are you with us, brother?
Well, I guess I feel like I'm in it, but at the same time, like I'm a bit hesitant. Yeah, I actually did not expect this to.
I mean,
go
it's not
as,
that
as
dark.
it has.
It's not like that bad.
What do you mean it's not?
You know
as...
what you expect from
Y'all
We've
are-
only
y'all
killed
are going
gangsters.
like
We've
fucking-
only killed gangsters.
All right,
Did,
y'all are going.
did you
like
think the
Punisher on
communist?
them.
Did you think the communist revolution was gonna be good?
Nah.
Hey,
When has it ever worked out?
Hey, Xantarum, could you just leave? Oh, that'd be great.
No.
That'd be
You
so
just
cool.
not.
You're offending me,
Can you just-
so get out.
You're on notice.
I'm giving
I
you
like
the
that-
stab treatment.
I like that Romulus isn't like mad at Ignis for like. It's more. I'm just sad that you're not like as fervent about it.
God. Oh man,
I like that Ignis is just here to like kind of like frown upon our actions.
Dude, I
to what?
feel like
Just
feel
kind of
like
like
a parent-
frown upon like our what
Oh,
we're doing.
yeah. God.
I feel like a parent who's like, look at Luca. Be like Luca.
God.
Luca's having a great time.
Maybe a little too nicely.
Yeah. I kind of have an idea of where I would have been staying actually. What is the God, what is the Artificer Temple called again? Yeah, Temple of Gond. Yeah. Yep. I'd like to think that I have multiple places around the city that or like I guess I kind of stay at.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy.
It's your boy
Skinny penis.
Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Hey, it's your boy, Squishy Cheeks.
It's canon.
Y'all got all these official positions and shit, and then I'm just like, I'm just here.
Hey, what about me? I'm
Yeah,
here
Ike
too.
doesn't really have an
I
official position.
decided to be the bartender.
No, Rasad is the tea shop owner of Vienna. It's very important.
It is very important. You run the establishment that's basically our hideout.
It will be remembered as the great place where the great freedom started.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Yeah. Let's get ready to rumble.
Damn, I was actually gonna say that I'd like to think that I would have also befriended Nim and would have been working with him. That I kind of turned his living space into I guess like a space that I inhabit as well, maybe. And that yeah, I think that's kind of the idea that I was kind of going for. Artificer stuff, I guess. Maybe I have him as a kind of an assistant. He's like kind of just the Temple of Gone secret.
I'm working with him to make more nimble rights to work with this. And I mean, there's a lot of guards in the city. There's gonna be a big problem. We need more guards that understand the revolution.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Wait, what photo?
Oh, I
this.
love that. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Oh my God!
God damn it. This is so stupid.
I'm gonna say first up is guilds. We're gonna want to fuck the guilds up.
Indeed. We have the carpenters, the cobblers, the beggars, and the dock workers. But who we should strike. Metallurgy, equestrians, and whatever's left of the banks.
I walk up to the banks. No, I cut them down as I walk up.
Oh shit!
It's like the scene when Anakin walks into the Jedi temple.
Master
He's gone rogue.
Blackstaff, there's too many of them. What are we going to do?
This revolution's taking a bit of a turn, apparently. Oh boy.
Well, shall we?
I'd not.
We begin seizing the building. Yes, room by room, telling everyone to leave. We force them to. Knock them out, throw them out. No Russian.
For flavor, I would like just like the montage sort of thing of like different people like of stuff happening in the guild hall, and like the guild, like the heads of the guild are like upstairs in a meeting room, and they hear like a commotion downstairs. If I can do this, I don't know. I'll run by you first. There's a commotion downstairs, and they kind of are like, "What's going on? What's going on?" Their assistant throws open the door, and it's like, "There's intruders! They're coming to seize!" And just like crossbow bolt, like Jenga, just like pops out one of the vertebrae on his neck right through his throat, and he just like collapses on the ground dead. And Ike just walks in, with like flanked by like a couple of people in similar outfits to him, like armor and like the vests and stuff. And he kind of puts his crossbow away, raises his hands out, and says, "Gentlemen, gentlewomen, I'm afraid your time is up. And if they put up any argument, I'm going to say, look," and I'm going to point out across the fields and the hills from a window in their guild hall, and they can see like each of the stables on the outside of the city is up in flames. Your power no longer reigns here. Your people, they're mine now. You can come quietly. Oh, sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say, you can come quietly, and then all the guards are gonna like slam their like halberds like on the ground and kind of bang them against their shields and just stare at them like full plate helmets on their heads so you can't even see like their eyes or anything, just staring straight ahead. And as they slam their weapons down, I draw my sword and say, if you don't come quietly, I'm more than happy to take every one of your heads out of here with me.
I can bring you in warm. I'll tuck my gun. Or I can bring you in cold. Seize him.
I'm gonna walk over to him and I guess look at the a parchment that was on the desk. I'm gonna take the blood-soaked parchment and I'm gonna hand it over to Romulus.
This will do well in your trial, sir. And I'll look at the Nimblewrights and I'll nod. Before the Nimblewrights leave, I'm gonna go. Also, it appears that he was beaten by his constituents before he was arrested. Wouldn't you say? Looking at the Nimblewrights. We've got Force Grey, we got the people, we got the Nimblewrights.
So we've seized the infrastructure, we've seized the guilds, like we've seized everything at this point, pretty much. So they're cornered and doomed, basically.
Ignis, as like the storming of the Reichstag is happening, and the guards are being like thrown down, some killed, some like just being kind of beaten a little bit. Yes, in this grand hall, as people are hustling and bustling. And I'm just gonna look at him to see what his face looks like.
I think I think I can finally just breathe a sigh of relief now that it's all over, and that it wasn't done as cleanly as I'd hoped. But I think I'm happy to see the city finally take its first steps towards hopefully a better era.
And I'm going to try to pull a group off to the side and say, we need to talk. I'm going to look at them all, and I'm going to look at Romulus, and kind of smile and nod and say, it's time to tie up loose ends, folks.
And then you gun us down.
No, this revolution has gone well. So well that I'm optimistic things will pan out. We will, I think, celebrate this evening. We have cause for celebration, and everyone will want it. But I just want to suggest to all of you that we need to finish what we started. Those who would see all of our work undone, or who hold influence from the old world that could pose a threat to our reign, must be dealt with. I think some of the guild CEOs need to be executed as a sign that we mean business. And so I propose that tomorrow we set up gallows, and in demonstration of that, not all necessarily, but at least enough to send a clear message, we gather a crowd, execute them, and declare ourselves liberated. I want you all there, please.
So we're finding scapegoats, essentially.
Yeah, I was gonna say the music's really intense. Yeah, I was like,
For like a
no,
moderate
I'm proposing
conversation.
execution tomorrow, Calvin, not right now.
I really wanted him to say finish the fight. I was waiting for that. He got so close.
We've done horrible things that I think are justified. I believe in this case the ends did justify the means, but we need to vow that we will be better for this. And so we need to commit ourselves tomorrow. A select few need to be used as an example, and we make the vow that we never have to do this again. It's for the greater good.
Two things. One, maybe Luca, maybe send some of your Force Grey to get some of the other CEOs. Spread the blame around, perhaps. And two, first, we drink. And then I'm gonna go find wherever the wine cellar is in this goddamn place.
I'm going to get a paper bird and send it to my subordinates to have them work on what Romulus just said.
Yes. I guess in my free time, I guess I think I will definitely oblige on the celebration. In my free time, I feel like to think that I've been making strides and strides towards uncovering who I guess who dethroned and killed the last Black Staff.
Oh boy.
So as the revelry is going on, I'm gonna wait till later into the night, and I'm going to motion to Ignis to talk to me on an empty balcony.
I'm gonna take my glass with me, and I'm gonna walk over to him, and I guess my expression changes from being kind of carefree and enjoying myself to a little bit more serious. I kind of sense a tone shift.
We did it.
Well, thanks to you. I'm gonna say jokingly.
Yeah, you jest, but it seems so weird. Finally, at this moment, finally have everything that, well, I don't know about you, but that I've been working for. Now I feel like a dog chasing a cart. I don't know what I would have done if I caught it. And now I did catch it. I don't know what comes next.
Well, I think that we've had the guidance to make it this far. I imagine that we'll find a way.
You will. My time here is done, I think.
What do you mean? Oh, there's still plenty of left to do.
I need to go back home. I need to return.
Romulus, this is your home. We are your home.
I'm going to touch Ignis's shoulder. We may not be bound by blood, but we are bound by courage. And then I'll hug him. You'll always be my brother. Don't tell the others. And then I'm going to walk away. And I'm going to leave the building.
Tingling.
And I'm going to leave Waterdeep.
On horseback.
With on bone snapper. On bone snapper.
Oh yes, on Bone Snapper. But you're not flying. He's walking for some reason.
I like the idea of just kind of walking through the city streets for the last time, seeing people like party, seeing people loot stuff, and just kind of enjoying it as I leave the city.
You know what Joker is in the back of the cop car? He's doing that.
Wait, what?
Have you seen the Joker movie?
Oh, yeah, yes,
He's
yeah.
in the back of the cop car then?
Yeah.
Watching all burn.
Did you just immediately leave from the balcony?
No, I walked away, like, back in the building and kind of walked through. But, I kind of pictured, I'm just trying to stay in the shadows as I leave. An Irish goodbye to the rest.
Mm.
I stop in the doorway. I don't completely turn around. I just turn my head a little bit, and then I nod, and that's then I leave.
And then he walks away.
Before he does leave, I'm going to, I guess, use the words of a long gone friend, and I'm going to tell him, goodbye doesn't have to mean forever. And I'm going to turn back around.
Yeah, the market's
Good
probably the
place.
best. We'll say what you did at the market. Like, we've cleared out everything from the market. People have pushed stalls out of the way and stuff. And there's a gallows in the center. That probably works. I assume.
Ooh, it looks pretty.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm coming.
Whoa.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit. Oh my
fucking
god.
built it?
I'm
What?
coming. Holy shit.
That's wild. That's fucking
Damn.
insane. Really quick, Ignis, what is the? Can you pan around this set really quick?
Yes, sure.
Oh,
Dude, this
okay.
is
Oh my
insane.
god, that looks so good. I was alt tabbed right at the start, so I missed it for a
Oh
second.
my
there.
god, I
Oh my
just
God.
noticed this. Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
This giant flag. That's wild.
That's- Jesus.
Fuck, Calvin, well done. That's
Yeah,
so
really,
impressive.
honestly, man.
Shit.
You can do it.
Let's someone else get it for you. How about that? Yo,
I
Oh,
feel like
no.
Joe Biden
Technical
going up the
failure.
stairs. God.
Oh,
Okay, there you go. Okay.
That's a guy. He's a hanging. Look at that.
Is that green guy supposed to be Ike?
Yes.
You got a problem with Ike?
Is this is oh hell yeah. No, I can see on the stream. That looks dope. Thank you, Ignis. I really wanted to see what Ike looked like. Oh, there's a guy hanging. Oh. Oh wait, behind the stage. I can't see behind the stage, sorry.
No, you can't. Behind the stage, it's pretty gruesome.
Ignis, what's behind the stage? I can't see.
Here and a bunch of
No, it's all
bodies.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. I just wanted to know. if
oh,
Ike's been
uh-oh.
busy or not.
Uh,
boy.
He's busy.
Alrighty. Okay. So I've already been executing people. Cool. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
And he's got. Sorry, this figure got like a bag over his head or something. Okay. I'm gonna hold out my hands to the cheering crowd and I say, "Citizens of the civilized city, on this day, we mark a transition. For 1,000 years, the guilds have stood as the crowning achievement of civilized beings. But there were those who would set us against one another, and we took arms to defend our way of life against the nobles. In doing so, we never suspected that the greatest threat came from within." And I'm going to point at the figure that's got the noose around his head and say,
Oh,
"The
damn.
grand conspirator and some within our own movement had conspired to create the shadow of the old world." And I'm going to, as quickly as I can, try to like look over at the rest of the group and kind of like give a wink and like smile, just kind of like got it. The grand conspirator, and I point at the figure again, hope to unleash their destructive power against the people by destroying our economy and turning us against one another. But the aims of the would-be tyrants were valiantly opposed by those without elitist, dangerous powers. Our loyal workers contained this insurrection within the city and quelled uprisings across the districts. The remaining conspirators will be hunted down and defeated. Any collaborators will suffer the same fate. These have been trying times, but we have passed the test. For we have been tested, but have emerged stronger. We move forward as one people. The united worker citizens of the new Soviet People's Republic of Waterdeep. We will prevail. 10,000 years of peace begins today. And I'm going to storm over to the figure and rip the hood off from his head. Ike pulls off the hood to reveal Rain or Never Ember with a noose around his neck.
Jesus.
And I'm gonna, to the wooden platform beneath them, I'm going to like stand beside it and draw, or I've already got my hammer present, but I'm gonna like spin it around like the bladed part and everything, and raise my fists in the air and say, "For victory!" And I'm gonna raise it above my head, and I'm gonna bring it down to snap the rope and bring the platform out from under him.
Luca's gonna wince at this one. Fuck.
And I'm gonna spin around with my arms raised above my head, shield in one hand, hammer axe thing in the other, and just like, ah!
I'm gonna lean over to Rasad and be like, I think we've created a monster.
You telling
Um,
me?
And as the crowd is cheering, I'm going to walk to the front of the stage and motion for the crowd to quiet. And I'm going to say, and to finish this off, it is time we dealt the final blow. For before he died, the Never-Ember Child named his co-conspirators, and we will deal with them now. And I'm
Right.
going
Seize
to spin
them!
And in
Before he says this, I'm gonna cast Disguise Self, and I'm gonna turn into whoever I saw behind me, like in the crowd, and I'm gonna quietly step off the stage. I still try to do it. No.
Oh.
What?
Rasad would like to play this.
No.
Well, I'm kind of on the edge, so the dog pile would fall, and then I could run away with that.
Rasad casts Fury of Blows and kills them
Give me
all.
one
I
moment.
wanna
I'll be right
blow
back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right
No,
back.
Ignis, you gotta stay, dude.
I'll
Let
be
me
right back.
have
Hold
you.
on. Hold on. Just literally like 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Oh no, just
I'm
select all of
gonna
them,
give the order and have them I'm gonna bang my shield, and they're all gonna like slam their shields down and basically form like a shield wall phalanx all the way around the stage to like block escape. And I'm gonna motion for more nimble rights and more guards to storm onto the stage to seize them, and look at my lieutenant.
Ignis, what is this?
y'all are gonna notice something a little weird. For reference, this is what Romulus looks like, but the lieutenant looks like this.
Okay, I'm back. Jesus Christ. What is this? Wait, what the? Is this what they look like? Wait, oh my god.
No, those aren't the nimble rights, but you see a metal man that looks very similar to Romulus.
Unhand me.
Put them on these stools.
I'm gonna stand there with my weapon still drawn, and kind of with my chest puffed up, and just kind of watch as they're dragged to each of the stools, keeping like a close eye on each of them.
I knew I should have killed you when I had the chance, Ike.
I'm gonna be
Ike,
struggling
why?
from the nimble right. Is there any way I can possibly
No.
struggle against it?
No. If you can figure out how to escape from a Terminator.
If I actually leveled up my character to 7, I probably could have done something, but I never did, so it would be metagaming at this point to choose to get me out.
Well, I mean, Rasad's Rasad. Did Romulus ever fire that fireball? I forgot the name.
God, I have. Wait, hold on. Is it possible that I still have the little thunder flask things that Vajra gave me? I had them. I know for a fact that they're given to me, and I was holding onto them.
The flashbangs.
Yeah, the flashbangs. God.
I am also going to be grabbing Ignis as well. Or sorry, not Romulus. I should probably change my nickname.
Yeah.
Oof.
And I'm going
Oof.
to introduce him as he does it and say, "Surely you would recognize my lieutenant."
I knew you to put that.
Thank you. The Man of Steel.
People of Waterdeep! With the following 3 executions, we will have dealt the final blow to the final enemies of our new nation, our new movement that has now seized this city and
We're tying their
operates
arms.
it on a more communal basis. These... Sorry, go ahead.
I've got your left arm,
God.
and one's got your right.
Rasad's looking at you.
I have my bird.
God.
Attack one of the
Middle
people
finger.
holding on to Ignis.
Hold on. I have a. I'm gonna.
You're on the
Actually-
stool.
looking,
How
I'm looking at you.
God,
how many
alright.
how many
I-
people are holding on to Ignis?
The noose is going around your neck right now. All of you.
There's 3. How many are holding on to me?
Hold on to Rasad, because Rasad is down like 3.
Okay, I have the bird attack one of the guys holding on to me.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna shout out and I'm gonna look over at Ike and I'm gonna be struggling and just fighting off like their grips as best as I can.
I'm
And,
gonna give you the nastiest grin.
How dare you! How dare you stand where you should have stood? I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs like Nim, please.
You are my
Uh,
brother, Ike.
You're gonna look
No,
into the crowd,
no.
and Nim's dead. Nim's a part of the dead bodies.
No way, is he?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It's just to be
Aw.
funny.
God.
I'm
I was gonna say I would also I like to like whistle for my steel defender.
It doesn't come.
You're
Rasad's just
you're
standing
talking
here.
to the steel defender.
okay. I'm gonna raise my hand and point it directly at Rasad, and I'm going to say, for crimes committed against the people, for the unwanted destruction and murder of countless innocent lives throughout this city, I hereby sentence Rasad the Ruthless to death. End
As I'm on
him.
my stool, I look at him with utter disgust from my height advantage.
And I just grin as he
you
stares
know-
at me.
Yeah, fuck. You know the Spider-Man meme where he's sitting there enjoying the movie? And the dude's above him
Yeah.
looking at him. I look at Ike like that. I don't fight it. I look at disgust.
I do,
God. No, no, no.
and I look. I look at Rasad.
And they're carrying a wrapped long rod. Or what looks like a rod underneath cloth. And I'm going to take it, and I'm going to point at Luca. And I'm going to say,
You little
for
bastard.
one of the most utmost and horrifying of crimes one could commit, ladies and gentlemen, I show you the murderer in cold blood of the Black Staff.
I
And as
spit it.
proof of this crime, and I'm going to unveil the Black Staff, we found this. And it's you've got your Black Staff, but this is like the actual Black Staff. And I'm going to hold it high and say, we found this beneath the conspirators' floorboards, hidden away, so as to not arouse suspicion and in case of attempts on that fake mockery he carries with him. For this heinous crime of murdering one of Waterdeep's most beloved, I
Lies.
sentence you, Luca Lorenzi, to die.
You
End
have no
him.
proof.
Kick. Stool kick.
All right, before that happens, I have
Okay.
no. Before that happens, I have my bird gouge out one of Ike's eyes.
As he does it, it starts to attack me, and I kind of swat it. I'm like, "Damn bird! Even in death, they attempt to sway us in the negative. I will not be broken or bowed." And I like swatted the bird. I will say for flavor, as it plucks my eye out, I swat it away, and as it lands, I make eye contact with my one remaining eye and just stomp on my eye.
Are we
Metal.
tied up?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, like, besides the noose, are we tied up?
You're held.
Okay. I'm making sure.
They would be binding.
I will look at Ike as if, like, should I hand it to him or should I show it to him, to Ignis?
I nod, and the paper birds that are coming to me, like they're the note paper birds.
Okay. All right. I read a message, and it says, on it, Master Ignis, you have been kind to me. I fear that the day of judgment has come. Run. and it's addressed from Mira. All right.
I stare at my note, and
Late.
does Ignis read his out loud?
No. I guess I'm reading
No,
it out.
okay.
I just out of
I
character.
will read it out loud for Ike as well.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
As Ike's reading his message and he hears Stalin read his out, he curses under his breath, chucks the note aside, and points at Ignis and says, You're responsible for this! It is time to end this charade! People of Waterdeep! I have no time to tell you of the misdeeds of this most horrid individual, but be it noted that I have first-hand account of just a simple yet horrifying deed committed by this man. Murder of the worst degree, not of individuals from raids or violence in the streets, but of innocents. A man and a woman, cooks, people in service to the Zentarum, innocent individuals attempting for nothing more than to save.
I guess that I'm kind of finished, so I guess they're not looking at me, but
Well, they are looking at you, but
Everybody's staring at you as
they
you're
are
about to
looking
get
at me.
it.
Gosh,
Alright,
I guess as my I'm gonna try and touch the rope that's Oh gosh, that's holding me.
he is.
No, see, what usually kills you in the hanging is the drop. And it was a stool. It's not much of a drop, so I'd be dying. But I'm not dead.
He's trying to escape.
But I have
Alright.
some constitution.
He's trying to
I'll be able
escape.
hold my breath.
I'm gonna. Well, I guess if the which did you enlarge your arm binds?
Yes, I enlarged them so that they.
Okay.
I guess nobody can see that they are because they're behind my back at least. That nobody can see that they've been enlarged. So I would like to. All right, yeah, no one saw. And God. You said I'm level 7 now, right? Do I have a 3rd level spell?
You
Yeah,
see
I mean,
Rasad, like,
once
swinging
once you
at
move your arms, I mean, I'm at your side.
Rasad is also at your side.
Rasad.
Rasad,
Yeah,
you're tied and you're dangling in the air.
If
Gosh,
you
hold
get me
on.
down,
I mean, once I
You can't
see
talk.
once I see Ignis's like, I mean, how fast does the thing enlarge?
It's pretty much
I think it's
instantaneous.
Yeah.
It doubles
So-
it.
So when we see the ropes just like fall off your body,
I didn't fall. Let's say I'm still holding them, but they're loose enough for me to move my hands through.
The ropes would look huge.
yeah, I just mean if you're casting enlarge, we're gonna see.
Well,
the
how
rope.
big are the ropes normally? Oh gosh. Okay.
They're gonna be like thick ropes now.
Extra thick, but I hold them so they don't fall down. But I guess everybody's not looking at the back of my back. You guys are in front of me and looking at me. But all right. So are people holding on to me though? Okay.
But you are surrounded.
I am going to cast. Oh boy. What do you call? Oh Jesus Christ! All right, I'm going to. Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ!
swing.
Stop! All right, all right, all right. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna cast levitate.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna cast levitate, and I'm going to rise 20 feet above my current position.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
grab you.
All right, that's totally fine.
And Ike's gonna pull out his heavy crossbow and cock it and fire as soon as he can.
All right. Oh boy.
Maybe I should make some death saving throws.
Rasad is like that kid when you played like tag or something. He's like, no, I have a force field actually.
Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah, you can do death saving throws in the meantime while this is happening. I
like the
imagine
idea
this insane
of him-
dexterity or something that he's.
I like the idea
or
of him
monkness.
passing his death saves, but he's still hanging. So
So you just tie.
God.
So it's just a continuous stream.
it's just a kid.
Got 7.
All right.
He's trying to escape. Grab him, and I'm
Right.
gonna look at the nimble rights to to come grab his ankles as well as I'm pulling him down.
God, that's fine. How much I can carry is up to 500 pounds. Actually, no. Oh wait, no. I'm carried up. That's 500 pounds. So
Well, you have your
that's
armor
fine.
on, and Stalin is heavy as fuck. So
I am
You
literally
You
made
get
of
like
steel.
2 other nimble rights
Alright,
on you, like.
in the meantime, while my arms are still free, they can grab on my legs. I'm going to cast. I'm gonna take the last poison bullet that I still have on me, and I'm going
Kill
to
Ike.
cast. I'm going to cast Conjure Barrage.
What the fuck?
Shit! Do I
And,
see him casting this?
This song fits perfectly.
I'm going to. No, it's instantaneous actually. No, Conjure Barrage isn't. Okay.
Yeah. After
All right.
if Ike watches him do this, his eyes are gonna go wide, and he's going to let loose a crossbow bolt, and then just drop the crossbow and try to duck for cover.
All right.
how about you guys roll initiative to see who hits first?
Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I just rolled online, but it wasn't a great roll. Not gonna lie. 15.
18
Oh!
plus 2. That's a dirty 20, bitch. Oh.
Oh shit. Oh
All
shit.
right. All right.
Oh shit.
Oh man. I still got lucky rolls too. Conjure Barrage. I'm on my first shot. That's a 60-foot cone, by the way, of poison bullets. And oh my god.
If only poison had an effect on nimble roots.
Just
Bringing
dead
up
on it,
crowd.
Ike. Dead on it, Ike.
Yo,
Oh shit.
I really
shit.
want this to work out for Ignis now. I
What's
need
the,
this
what's,
for
what's
Ignis.
the save? What's the save? Like, what's the number?
Oh, what is my?
I got a 12, so I was like, oh, it really matters what the DC is. It really matters because we're really down to the wire here, boys.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's no, it's 11. That's 26 damage in total, I believe. Plus 2 piercing.
Oh, 26
damage,
in
actually.
total. Sorry.
So that's 28 damage.
Okay.
That's just my first attack.
In the audience.
Holy shit.
Jesus, Ignis,
Oh
you're
my
a
God.
murderer.
I don't know. I've got a tough neck.
I don't like that one. I'm gonna lucky roll again.
You can only lucky roll once.
What?
You can't lucky roll a lucky roll.
Plus 5? So it's my attack bonus?
Yeah. It doesn't hit. Ike, I recalculated
God.
it. Calvin, by the way. Ike has an armor class of 21.
Oh.
Ike pulls up his crossbow again and says, "You tried valiantly, Ignis, but I think we've seen the wanton destruction your ignorance and hostility to the movement causes. You
Do I
meet
have
your
access
end
to
here."
level 3 spells?
Suffocate. People will notice I came in the end.
Yeah, I ship both.
Your new world.
No, my friend. Comrade Tovarish. Our world.
You were my brother, Romulus. You were
Romulus is
supposed to
dead.
bring balance to the city.
I've never felt more betrayal in my life.
Dude, literally, we called it. With like all the reactions, we got to a T.
Okay, so does that, Calvin, is this the end? Stalin, the note. And I'm gonna quickly show him the note.
Oh my god.
It's the dwarf.
Hold fast!
I ain't
All
hear no.
spears, all swords, turn and fight!
Form square! Form square! Form square! Save dragon!
Form square.
Artillery fire! I walk forward, hold out a hand to halt the advance of any troops. Say, But great dragon, do you not see? We have removed the tyrants. There are no more tyrants. I am not here to stand as a ruler, nor are any of us here to rule with iron fists. There will be no more rulers. This is a world of absolute equality, of every worker helping every other. There is no tyranny here. In fact, the exact opposite. Freedom and liberation for all. Oh shit. Nope. Definitely not. Definitely did not.
Nope.
Even with a proficiency, that's a 7.
Holy shit.
GG's, y'all.
Jesus
GG.
Christ.
Romulus, you
I was
bastard.
not expecting that ending.
We were brothers.
Once
How
he
could
said
you?
once he said Gold Dragon, I was like, all right, well, I'm glad this has a nice horror movie ending.
Yeah.
Wasn't
We
that
were
fun?
successful. We won. Just remember that. We won. And
Yeah,
then
we won. We didn't lose.
we immediately
Damn it.
lost, but we won.
Damn it.
It's okay. I got one last shot in.
I didn't really die. My force field protected me.
Little do you know, that was a double. And the real Luca is in the crowd.
Oh my god.
Luca sent a double of the black staff as he watched from his throne thing.
Imagine if he said like the DM. Like, alright, so I sent it.
Oh my god. Guys, we spent 4 weeks planning that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Basically
My-
the last one.
My heart was pounding before like this. I was like, we are about to pull this off. I was nervous the entire
What-
game.
What did you think when I said Luca doesn't go? When
I was worried, but
I was worried
when Rasad said you gun us down, I was like, oh no, oh no.
I think it was good.
I thought it was great.
I thought the
Yeah, I didn't see this coming like from you guys. Like I didn't expect Ike and Romulus to betray us. But-
Romulus didn't betray
Torgen
you.
betrayed us again.
But I
Torgen didn't
I
betray you
did ex-
either.
I did
Ike and
expect
Stalin.
with how we were like being kind of ruthless and stuff, the people would turn against us eventually, you know?
I can't believe Ike fucking killed us in the end.
Yeah,
Finally
you
got his
bastard.
revenge. Finally got his
I-
revenge.
Yeah, that was.
You were always nice, Ike, though.
I love that.
Mary tried to what? Yeah, well, yeah, but like it was too late. The birds got there too late.
Did you like make a
God.
secret roll for that or something?
Well, yes.
You
But it was a small group. You said it was. I thought it was maybe something afterwards, but it's someone close. But I honestly didn't know who it could be because it could have been anyone. Obviously, I was
Luca.
gonna be wary, but I'm
I
guessing
thought-
it was Ike. I'm guessing
I
it was
thought
Ike. then.
I thought you knew that it was Luca, but you, Ignis, were like, oh, I don't know who, but yeah, it was Luca. That's not even a joke.
Wait, what? Wait, Luca
Yeah, I thought we
actually
all knew
killed
this.
her?
Luca poisoned her, yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
I thought you jokingly said that.
Your wife?
That's what happened. It just was like, Luca, tell me the truth, and Luca goes, yeah, I poisoned her. You got me. Just really played it off nice.
Yes, you got me. I'm the
Hey,
murderer.
Are you a cop? Yeah, I'm a cop.
Yeah.
Show me the drugs. You know, I'm a cop.
Arya, that is an Arya watching Sean Bean get his head cut off.
No.
Bro.
Oh my god.
So, I just want to quickly throw out there, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
That was good.
Oh,
Dude.
yes, thank
I'm-
you.
You're welcome, dude.
I'll never forget this betrayal.
Yeah. I'm gonna carry
No.
the betrayal to the next game.
I mean, you couldn't really fight me.
What was funny was that while we were thinking this up and like thinking of the epilogue, we were like, "Wait, hold on. Are we literally just doing this epilogue so that we could kill the party?" It was like,
Yes.
yeah, I guess so. I guess that's really what it is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we could have just played in our head canon of what the revolution was like, but we wanted to kill you. Sorry. And I'm so glad it worked out. I was so nervous before this that I wasn't going to pull it off.
I will also say really quick. So I want to trace it back. So we did this like over the last like month or so, the actual plan of like this being the epilogue. But like Romulus, how long ago did you and I first talk about killing the party?
I'm gonna be right back.
Ooh, like seriously or jokingly?
When we started to transition from the joke to the serious.
I mean,
like, when did we joke?
yeah, I was serious. It was the night we went into the mansion party gala thing. After that session, when I texted you, that was when I was like, I actually kind of want to do this.
Yeah. And we've been talking about like the revolution since like pretty much almost since Torgon was first introduced.
Well, also like under no circumstance when this campaign started was I like, yeah, we're gonna kill the party. It was just kind of happened because I was like, Soviet revolutions usually do this.
This could happen.
Well, this could happen. Yeah, and that was our other point was like there is a quick save of the actual ending, whereas this is like maybe a fever dream of Ike and Romulus.
Yeah, this is the full renegade instead of the full Paragon ending.
Yeah. The way you were talking about it, though, I was like, there's no way that we're just gonna like get the city. Like something is gonna happen. I thought maybe the people were gonna be like, okay, and kill them now. Like and off with Ike and Stalin.
Well, my thought was we were just going to end on this massive murder revenge quest of like, wait, but what about Mira? She knows. And wait, what about... And it was just going to be like every single NPC we come in contact with, we have to now go and assassinate. And it never ends.
Yeah, honestly, guys, thank you so much. It doesn't have to be.
So much.
It doesn't have to be canon. This is purely our head canon.
No, it's canon.
Okay,
canon.
Good. All right, I'm glad you agree.
Okay, right, it's canon.
Yeah, it was never in my head canon. I always thought it was real. Thank you for.
I missed the last end that we had, the last session.
Yep. Too bad, dude. And we're gonna
like-
be best friends next campaign as well. So
We'll see about that.
Next campaign we're going to have to suss out the relationships based on this horrible betrayal.
My character is going to be completely different from Luca, so
dude, when Luca, when you were like, "Oh, this is bad," like, like I was trying so hard not to laugh into the mic. We were like, maybe we should, maybe we should. And I was like, I texted Torgon. I was like, now, do it now, go, waste no time.
Oh my god.
I really enjoyed it.
Yep.
This was a lot of fun.
Oh man, honestly, truly amazing.
Yes. Thank you for DMing, as always.
Yeah. And whatever anger you feel, that's in the game, bro. All right, that's in the game. You can't take that out here. That's in the game.
Don't bring that to real life.
Don't bring that on real life.
You check that at the door.
Check that at the door, bitch. All right. No hard